Hey folks, how we doing? Hope we're all good. Hey Tango, how we doing, buddy? Good to see you. Hey Joe, how we doing? Alright, Tango. I'm very well, thank you, Paul. Hope you're good. Have I been evicted? Where am I? I am on safari, so I'm in one of the lodges at West Midlands. So I'm right outside the rhino enclosure. Well, I'm inside the rhino enclosure. It's pretty cool. Rhinos have all disappeared though. So yes, that is the mystery location. I am at West Midlands Safari Park today. So yeah, we booked in yesterday, and all the rhinos were literally they were right there. And at the moment, we've got nothing but a couple of rhino packs. They'll be back at some point, hopefully. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Look out for light. I'll tell you what, actually, we can see this is great. And we're in the rhino bit, but we can see it all. So down here, ish, yep. Down there, that enclosure, that's where there's five male lions, and they literally woke us up this morning. So we woke up this morning to the sound of lion chorus, which was pretty cool. And then that way you've got all the other enclosures that you drive through. So it's pretty cool. How are we doing, Eric? Good to see you. Hope you're well, buddy. So yeah, Crypto Safari, which is probably apt this weekend. This week we've had a bit of a wild ride. We've tried and pressured that 25k Bitcoin level again, and we failed. So we've been rejected twice. Looks like we're probably coming down. We've still got the Chinese markets pumping. Yeah, it's quite good. I mean, West Midlands has come a long way since I've last been in. I only came here sort of 12, 18 months ago, and now you've got these lodges, so they're all built. We had a VIP tour today, so we got to feed the white rhinos and the black rhinos. It's pretty cool. Got to handle some reptiles. Got to feed the sea lions as well. That's pretty cool. But yeah, so we've been spoiled. I mean, we've got the lodges here, and we've got the special feeds. Special location live stream. Yeah, absolutely. What part of Africa? This is the West Midlands of England. So this is not West African weather. But no, it's good. We're on safari, but it's West Midlands Safari Park. But it's a good location. Like I said, the lodges are amazing. I cannot emphasise how good the lodges are. And the VIP tours are well worth the money. So yeah, I definitely advise anyone who's thinking of doing it to at least give it a go. It's wicked. Dark Horse in the house. How are we doing, Dark Horse? Good to see you, buddy. Hope you're well. I mean, it's just a hint of how cold it is. Yesterday was an absolutely lovely day. I was walking around in my t-shirt yesterday, but today it's definitely a hoodie day. Evening, yeah. 3 o'clock. I suppose you've got funny times at the moment, haven't you? So yeah, I mean, if anyone wants to hop on for a quick chat, I'm not on for too long. I'm not doing anything in depth. This is just a quick appearance. Nice weather. You got -8. Where? Of course, Eric. You're in. Where are you, Eric? Give me a clue again. You're in one of them cold countries in Europe. How are we doing, Neg? Good to see you, buddy. So, yeah, so if the rhinos make an appearance, I'll show you all again. Finland, that's the one. Yeah. So Finland at the moment, you're really suffering in the cold, but I'm not that bad. But yeah, I'm a wuss. So I've got the hoodie on, sat outside. But yeah, I mean that's pretty much where we are. This is where the rhinos will come up and feed. They're usually here by this time. Apparently, they were here waiting for us yesterday. It was pretty cool. Walked into the lodge, and they were just literally right there, sort of 10 feet away, which is absolutely amazing. So yeah, just a live session today to say hello and see how things are going on. Hope everyone's all right. Is the big boss looking after you? Well, she actually made me a cup of tea yesterday, so that's pretty much as good as it gets. So yeah, I'd have to say yes, she is. She did make me a cup of tea. And now I'm getting evils through the patio doors. Any elephants? There are. Yeah, we went. We were quite close actually. We got the giraffes. We got the rhinos here. The lions over there. Giraffes over there. They're all literally within 2 minute walking distance. We can go and view the cheetahs as well. We've got special entrance to the cheetahs. We can go and see the tigers. Yeah, we've seen the elephants as well. The elephants are pretty cool. You can see them running at speed, which is a bit weird. Lisa in full holiday mode. Yeah, if she's making me a cup of tea, mate, she's in holiday mode. She's relaxed. Generally, I don't get made cups of tea. But I mean, no, honestly, these lodges are amazing. There's something else. I mean, you can sort of get a hint of the feel for it. They're proper like Africana. So it's all dark wood, really nicely fitted. The meals are all delivered to the lodge, which is pretty cool. You really do get waited on hand and foot, so it's pretty cool. And then I don't know if the mic's picking that up, but the lions are at it again. That's pretty cool. But yeah, we were woken up by the lions today. Lions, yeah. There's a lion enclosure, I don't know, 200 foot over that way. So just over there, it's a little lion enclosure. So there's five male lions in there apparently, and they're all separated from the rest of the pack. No, it's not me. No, I'm not hungry. Been there a few times, didn't know about lodges. I think they're quite new, Paul, and I've been here myself 12, 18 months ago, and they weren't here. So yeah, I mean, these lodges are pretty cool. I mean, I'll just, so you can get a feel for the place. But that's literally, I mean, that is the electric fence where the rhinos are, and that's the main post where they get fed. So it is a really cool location. And as I said, yesterday was beautiful with the weather. Gonna drop some airdrop golden nuggets in the Discord today. Make sure you tidy up after yourself, bacon sandwich. But yeah, absolutely, please do. Any airdrop info you get would be absolutely brilliant. Hopefully by now everyone's done the Arbitrum, the ZK Sync, and the Velas tokens. Velas is confirmed, so that's a really good one to do. And the price is going up as well. Velas tokens doing really well. Mrs. H feed. Yeah, that's one way of disposing of a body, I suppose. I've got a job at a fun park. I'm just taking tickets by the roller coaster, really. Have I seen any unicorns yet? I haven't. I've seen some zebras, and I've seen some zebus. But hang on, here he is. Big fella's just come up. Is he still there? So there we are. So one of them's made an appearance for us. Have I seen any unicorns yet? So no, I haven't. Velas is confirmed today. Oh, excellent. So it has confirmed. When are we looking at seeing that drop then, Bacon Sandwich? Let's get that up. Let's get you up here, Bacon. If you know about that one, let's get you up. Share your nuggets of information. Let's get you on. Are the cars in with the rhinos? Yes, they are. And we've been told that they're quite well behaved. That's a Ford. I keep saying layer ones are fun parks, and you literally go live in one. Yeah, I mean, yeah, this is kind of. I mean, if you're going to compare it to a theme park, it'd be a bit of a Solana. I can't chat. You're at work. Oh, okay, cool. But yeah, I mean, the rhino. One of the rhinos is here. We've now got two, so they're coming back. It is this time in the afternoon that they tend to turn up, apparently. So yeah, hopefully they'll start coming back in. So it'd be pretty cool. But they're just they're behind the rocks and the trees at the moment, so I can't even show you them both. But they'll pop out in a minute, hopefully. Vanfish, all the big guns in here. Well, and if you call me and Dark Horse big guns, then yeah, I suppose. Bacon Sandwich is here as well. Bacon Sandwich, I need to know what's happening with Velas tokens. I haven't had a chance to research it, so if they've dropped news on that today, I'd love to know. Would go live, but the sound effects are worse than lines. I'm not going to ask questions, DH. What you do in your own time's completely up to you. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool. I got special permission to go on a half-hour live at some point over these 2 days. So, yeah, so just making the most of it. And I did say yesterday I was going to go live. I need to drop a video at some point as well, but I'll wait till tomorrow for that. Has Putin nuked crypto, or is it earnings? Putin's not nuked it. I think basically we've tested 25k again. We've been rejected at 25k. I think the Chinese market's taking off, but that's not enough to keep the market up. So the rejection of 25 twice, I think, brings us back down, and we might retest it. We might not. I don't know what direction we're really going. Only that the coming airdrop is confirmed for now. Okay, so the airdrop's been confirmed. I thought they'd confirmed that airdrop already. I really had. But no, I mean, some of my crypto projects are doing well, some are in the red. I mean, Moonbeam went on a brilliant run. That was up 12-13% beginning of yesterday, I think. And it continued to stay up, but it's gone red today. So we'll see what happens with Moonbeam. But yeah, I mean, crypto in general has had a good few days, and I said on the live the other day, so I zoomed out and just said, you just got to look at it. You just got to zoom out, and you'll see that actually overall, over the last few weeks, we've continued to climb. And these pullbacks of 5-6%, they don't bother me. I'm a long-term holder. If anything, they're just entry points. They're opportunities to DCA in further. Got a bag of Moonbeam. Yeah, I think Moonbeam's moving on now. You all right, babe? It is freezing. So yeah, I've been buying Moonbeam quite a long time, and we are now over my DCA cost. So I'm only going to be buying into Moonbeam when it pulls back, and then when it's been on a 10-13% run, I'm not going to be buying. So I'm holding off for now. I might actually spend some of my airdrop money if it ever arrives on more Moonbeam. When it crashes, you're going to get more XRP. Sold a bunch of stuff ready for a pullback. I think that's probably wise. We've seen crypto test 25k a couple of times. It's going to pull back at some point, regardless of how strong the Chinese markets are right now. I've actually got to check my Conflux wallet because I had a Conflux miner for a few months. I picked up only a few dozen, probably maybe a couple of hundred Conflux tokens, but they've gone up 4x in the last few days with this Chinese emerging situation. So I need to check the value of that when I get back and see what it is. If it's $30, it's going to go straight into Moonbeam. Wait till 15th of March, Fed will rise interest rate again. I think the rises are continuing. I think people that think the rises are going to stop, they're fooling themselves. We are in a recession. We need to actually keep the interest rate hikes going. It's the severity of the hikes that's interesting. So I think if we go up by 0.25% or 0.5% again, I'm not too bothered. It's just further attempts to keep controlling inflation. I think we've got another couple of months of interest rate hikes, maybe 0.25% or 0.5% a time. But then after that, then they can start looking at easing. But I think you need to tackle the root cause of inflation. And at the moment, the only real solution for it is to put up interest rates to offset it. Thank you for dropping in, Tango. I appreciate that, buddy. I think, Tango's in a different district, so he's his half-term time's a bit different. Not up much today. Conflux 5% maybe. Yeah, it is. But what I didn't know Conflux was even moving. So this whole 400% move over the last month, I didn't know about any of it. So I need to go and check that old wallet because that's going to be worth considerably more than when I last checked it. If it's worth moving, I'm going to move it and cash it in because I don't mind Conflux anymore. But I'm almost tempted to start again because the interesting thing is we're seeing Chinese cryptos pump, but why isn't XDC pumping? Is that not? I thought Zinfin was Chinese owned. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But yeah, Conflux is quite a popular mining coin. And it is a Chinese project, so I'm not surprised it pumped with the rest. I'm just surprised it's not carrying on. The rate hikes haven't had the effect that is needed yet. Still not enough unemployment. Yeah, unfortunately, it's true. The unemployment figures actually need to go up. It's a weird thing when you're fighting a recession that unemployment figures need to go up before the recovery can start. Don't get fed to the lions. It's not the lions I'm really worried about. It's the big boys. It's the rhinos that are kind of out and about at the moment. And where am I pointing you at the moment? He's out there. He's a fair distance away, but there's quite a few rhinos here, and then, like I said, they can come within 10 foot. So it's kind of like literally they can be right there. It's just a very big dip right in front of the lodge, so it's pretty cool. Have I researched LCX? LCX I've known about for like 18 months, maybe even 2 years. LCX is something that me and Thy Revolution were talking about 18 months ago at least. It's got 8 separate blockchain licenses to trade out of Liechtenstein. It is one of the only properly registered exchanges. Yes, you can argue it's Liechtenstein, but it's a European blockchain license, and not many others are licensed like they are. That's why LCX is exploding, because people distrust centralized exchanges. But LCX have taken precautions to be proper registered blockchain licensed entities. So yes, LCX is good. And I think it's got a very, very bright future ahead of it. It's been forward thinking for so long. Do I think Bitcoin will drop to 10k? I really don't see a 10k Bitcoin. I mean, before we went up above 20k again, I was predicting 12.6k as being the bottom for Bitcoin. As it turned out, 15.6 is where we bounced. And pending a major black swan event, I don't see us going below 15.6. So I still believe that if the market really, really turns bad, a 50% drop where we are takes us to 12.6. I don't think we'll see another 50% drop. I think at worst a black swan event, and we saw it with FTX. Yes, it was awful, but we didn't drop 50%. I don't think we dropped 40%. I think we dropped like 30, 25%. The drop was actually bigger with Celsius because it was more of a shock. The market's prepared for these things at the moment, and I don't think these dips really do us, any real harm. It's another buying opportunity for the long-term holds, as far as I'm concerned. Have I researched BAX? No, I haven't. Do we need Vela token for airdrop? Yes. So Vela token, they are doing their own airdrop. So Vela token is a decentralized exchange protocol on Arbitrum network. So if you by getting Vela token and staking it, which is what I've done, you're more likely to get an airdrop. If they've released further details today, I do suggest you go onto their Twitter feed and research it properly. I haven't done that to see exactly what they've announced today. Bacon sandwiches is more than... So there we go. So do swaps and provide liquidity. So I've provided swaps and I've done staking, but I haven't provided liquidity, so I'll need to go on there and provide some liquidity. But that's why the price has been going up on Vela, because people are aware that they're doing an airdrop. It is confirmed. And the price will now skyrocket because people love free money. So if you're already into Vela token, and I think most of us are in the Discord, we've already got some if we're into the Arbitrum network. A lot of us already hold a little bit of that, so we should hopefully see a price rise. But then obviously when with the airdrop, most people will probably dump the token at launch when it drops. But it's not like a launch airdrop. The token's already out and trading. It is a very, very good DApp in its own right on Arbitrum, and I think Arbitrum is going to be very, very strong. So I'd be tempted to, depending on the size of the airdrop, I'd be tempted to maybe sell half, keep half. But yeah, we'll see. But yeah, if all you got to do is do a swap and provide liquidity, that's really easy. It's actually not a bad platform either. So but there's a lot of them. I'm also looking at things like Mycelium, and obviously Chromatica as well. I think Chromatica still sounds like a fantastic project. I can't wait for that to get into full swing. But when we look at the kind of DeFi and protocols markets, like I said, 2.5 weeks ago when they released the week-ending figures, 65% of all swaps were done through Uniswap were done on the Arbitrum network. It shows how good it is. I mean, it's not as fast as ZK Sync and other roll-up solutions and layer 2s, but it is a lot cheaper. It is very, very cheap, and it's much more secure because it's a layered scaling solution. So that adds more security to the network. And if I'm dealing in protocols and staking and liquidity pools, I want it to be secure as possible. So I like Arbitrum for that reason. I've also got into a couple of meme coin plays on Arbitrum because it's that early. There's a couple of meme coins I put $20 in, and one of them might come to something. You never know. But I'm really, really liking Arbitrum. I can't emphasize enough. Now, I still really, really like. Hey, Dark Horse, buddy.
How's it going, bud? Keep going with Arbitrum, mate. Keep going. What was it? I
was just saying, I'm really, really liking Arbitrum because obviously Moonbeam's my absolute favourite. I've invested a lot into Moonbeam, and the only reason I'm quite happy that Arbitrum haven't bought a token out yet because I would have a real dilemma. do I go Arbitrum or do I go Moonbeam? I think I would probably go Arbitrum. I've got to be honest.
Really?
I think layer 2 solutions or roll-ups are going to be the way forward for many years yet. So as much as I love Moonbeam and I'm stacking loads of Moonbeam still, I would have a dilemma. I think I would probably start buying Moonbeam if they had a token. Not Moonbeam, Arbitrum.
So you was talking about earlier Conflux, Conflux.
Yeah, Conflux. I used to mine it briefly. Yeah.
What's the miner like?
I just used to mine it on a GPU.
So can you buy the miners, or is this just?
I was mining Ethereum on a GPU, and it wasn't doing too well, so I switched over to Conflux.
What's that running at as a price?
I don't know what the price is, but I know it's gone up by like 400% in the month. It's one of the Chinese. It's one of the Chinese tokens.
30 cents. Oh, it's just gone to 31 cents as we've been talking about it. So
yeah, it's really running hard. I mean, it was like not even a couple of cents when I last looked at it. So it's run, and that was a long time ago. But this is a wallet. It wasn't worth the money to transfer it. Put it that way. But it is now. So I'm probably going to dig that wallet out and move that across.
So that dropped all the way to 28 cents, didn't it? And it's now running at 31. Hey, that's a scene, isn't it? That is a scene.
It is cool. These lodges are amazing. They are literally right in the park.
You enjoying yourself?
It is really, really good, actually, buddy. It really is really nice. We've had the VIP tour today as well, so we got shown around. I got to feed the rhinos, which was amazing. White and black rhinos. I actually got to pet one of the rhinos as well because they're actually relatively friendly. We've been. Yeah, we've been in. We've seen the giraffe.
So people in the chat, do not go up to a wild rhino and try and pat it.
No, I've got to emphasise there were 8-inch iron bars in front of the rhinos. I wasn't stood next to it.
You can just imagine somebody going, Aaron said these are friendly.
Yeah, don't get out your car to pet the rhinos. No. I was in their house. Behind bars. But no, it's wicked, man. Honestly, I can't recommend it. We've looked at the price of the VIP tours compared to the normals sort of access, and what you get, we had half a day one-on-one with the guide, getting driven around in an over Finch Range Rover, and you get told everything about everything. It's brilliant. And we were right in them with the lions, and it's phenomenal. I mean, we went behind the scenes with the sea lions as well. We had a sea lion feed that was pretty cool. Well, so we've done everything. We've held snakes, we've held tortoises. It's really, really good family day. But the VIP tour is well worth it. Well worth it.
So what are you doing? Are you staying the night and then in the morning do you have another VIP tour, or are you just going to go spend time?
We arrived. Yeah, we arrived yesterday, which was mental because literally there were like 6-7 rhinos just like right there, and so we walked in and we were just like, it's amazing because I'm an absolute nature freak and my son's the same, so we were absolutely loving it. So we arrived yesterday. We had a meal here. They bring the hot food up to the lodge. You ain't got to cook, so they brought the food up. We had a meal here. Then we got this morning. They bought us breakfast. We got picked up in the car, got taken down to the tour car, went off, and half a day, one-on-one on the VIP tour. Come back and just chilling now. It's brilliant. And
I think does Sussex Trader want to come in? I think he wants in the box.
Oh, is he looming? Is he looming? Oh, I might as well let him in. Has he come in, or have I offended him? He's put his finger up? I know he is.
Welcome to the jungle.
Honestly, mate, I tell you what, this is mental. I mean, it's obviously not an African safari, but
no, it's not. I thought you were, man. Fuck's sakes.
I was going to start singing then, but no one wants to hear that.
What were you going to sing, though? That's the thing.
I don't know, something about Africa. Was it Toto?
That's it. I bless the rains down in Africa, whatever it is. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm glad you don't quit your day job there, Trader.
No, definitely not. Definitely not.
How's it going, buddy? You good?
Yeah, not bad. Not bad. You?
Yeah, not too bad, mate. It's a beautiful day here in England for once, isn't it?
Oh, it's not too bad. I went for a little walk today while it's nice. Tested out my new Blinkist app, listening to a couple of books while I'm on my walk, because that's what my life's become now.
Oh, I knew he'd drop that.
What did I tell you about it? I'll tell you about it as well.
No, I saw it mentioned in another chat. No.
Oh yeah, no, I'm going to give him your email address as well.
So what is this? What is this that you're trying to slyly shill?
Well, no, you don't shill anything. I just got a random email from a marketing company, and they're like, "Oh, could you be interested in promoting this app?" And I was like, "Well, not really, because I don't have access to it." So they've given me a year's premium subscription to try it out. So I'm currently trying it out.
Why not?
So
I was going road to 1,000 followers. How's it going, buddy? Road to 1,000 followers. It just said, "What's up, DH?" And it said, "What up, chat?"
Oh, hello, Road. Oh, yeah. How are we doing, buddy?
Were you getting free crypto? No, I wasn't getting free crypto while walking. I probably should get like a Steppen app or Sweatcoin.
I think Neg loses something like that. He gets paid for walking free, but he's a cheeky bugger as well because he takes 2 phones with him, so he gets double reward.
Well, Izzy's got Sweatcoin. But I just don't understand though. If everybody goes out and walks and they earn Sweatcoin, surely that makes it worth nothing because of the sell pressure. No,
well, imagine so. It's a free token, isn't it? Everyone's going to sell it. But I mean, it's like
who's going to keep that? It's like cake. Who's going to keep cake? No one's buying cake as an investment, surely.
I buy cake to eat it.
Yeah, exactly. You know. Yeah, that's a different kind of cake, isn't it? Altogether. So,
Next just said he's actually got 3 phones now, so when he goes for a work, he's earning triple. But yeah, I mean, Sweatcoin's done well for some reason. I'm not entirely sure the reason why. It's probably some sort of development. I got to admit it. I've been hitting the Nodl app, so Nodl's given me some free tokens. But even that, I'm thinking about stopping because free tokens are generally not really free. There's going to be a little bit of catch somewhere. Oh, I've lost you both. Well, Dark Horse is back.
Me. I'm still here. Excellent. I was checking Binance, mate. I've been doing some trading today and trading last night. I'm up. I mean, did you notice that pump this morning around about 8 o'clock on the AI tokens? Self-corrected.
There was a little one, wasn't it? Yeah, another little pump on the AI tokens. Yeah. Steve just got booted.
Shilling, trader. Stop shilling your shit.
I'm pretty sure the missus has just booted him for trying to shill his project. Earn cake and some farms. Oh, bacon sandwich. Do you want to come up and explain the Velis drop? Because if you've read up on it, you can explain what we need to do on it. I saw you said we need to do staking and provide liquidity. I just want to check to see if it's liquidity or whether it's staking. Because I'm staking, but I'm not providing liquidity. And I've done swaps as well. So I want to be more precise. Is it actually liquidity or is it staking? I need to know.
So Dark Horse has started trying to day trade now. Join the day trade.
Yeah, I made $600 already this morning.
What percentage of your account is that?
It's running at 3.8. Is it
of your overall account? That's not too bad. Oh, it's chucked him again.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really like trading. I did all right the other day. I am a member of a Discord that does trading, not paid. I'm not paying a subscription fee. I'm too cheap. But no, they were looking at Floki and a few others. I followed a few trades. I wish I'd put more in because one of them I hit like.
I don't have time to sit and stare at the charts anymore. I know I say Sussex trader, but like, just it's a full-time job trying to do my day job. And then do all these other things that I'm doing without sitting and analysing charts, like, you know.
Yeah, I made like 75% in 60 seconds. And I was like, yeah, that'll do.
Yeah, I think that's decent, yeah. That's decent.
That'll do.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, and then the whole ethos of the route of the one I'm in is like just 4 trades a day at 20%. That's enough to keep you ticking over. That'll grow your bags nicely. 4 trades at 20% is all you need.
Well, as long as they
hit. If you can hit 20%.
That's 20%
of the trade, they use high leverage
of your account. That's 20% of whatever the trade is. So if you
so you shorting and longing?
I've done a little bit, yeah. I don't really like doing it, to be fair.
See, I don't do future trading. I just scalp. I go to there 15 minutes and I trade there.
Spot buy.
Yes, mate.
Oh, so you've made $600 spot buying without leverage. That means you've got a fairly sizable chunk in your account to play with in the first place. Then, if you're spot buying.
Yep.
Yeah, nice. It must be, unless he's because what was it that ran this morning? Was it Ajax?
You guys now trying to figure out my wallet?
No, mate. If you're day trading, you're using it on a platform. Mate, I already know that you've probably got a fair chunk of disposable income. No kids, just a couple of dogs, pretty decent job.
More Lego than sense.
Which means to me that you've got fairly, a fair chunk to fuck around with whenever you want. Hundreds of pounds worth of Lego Technics in the background on your fucking lives.
Wow, somebody's proper been like Sherlock Holmes with me.
Well, no, it's not difficult. It's not a case of Sherlock Holmes in. I know what position I'd be in financially if I didn't have a wife, 2 kids to contest with on a daily basis.
No, just about 4 failed relationships where they ran off with everything, mate. So let's not go there.
Mate, we've all got those relationships in the background,
I know, mate. I know.
Hey, 50 Cal, how are we doing, buddy? Good to see you.
Evening. NSG 50 Cal, nice to see you. Dark Horse is not too cheap. How do you know, Layla? How do you know?
I was going 50.
Who said that? Dark Horse is not too cheap.
No, London Meerkat. Dark Horse is spot buying, not futures trading. Mate, you should start doing some leverage trading. Just little 2 or 3x leverage. Nothing too.
I can't make sense because I've got my money on freaking Binance, right? And I went to go freaking learn how to do this because I've always said I'm not a trader, right? This is the thing. I'm not a trader. I just buy my tokens and then I take them off to wallets and I just go hold them forever, right?
But that's exactly what I'm doing at the moment. I'm not trading at all.
So I thought, you know what? I'm going to start freaking playing. I'm going to start actually doing it. And I've been playing.
Get yourself on Bybit.
But Binance for some reason has kicked me off the ability to do futures trading. So I'm like,
yeah, because you can't do it in the UK.
Oh, God damn it!
Binance,
they're not registered.
Not registered. They can't let you do it. The only place you can do any leverage futures trading is Bybit, as long as you use a VPN. Because if it shows you in the UK, it'll boot you off. And KuCoin.
And
MEXC as well. MEXC is actually better than
KuCoin. Just do it normally on KuCoin. Don't need a VPN for it.
Yeah. MEXC's got lower fees than KuCoin and higher leverage.
There you go. And KuCoin's futures trading is a bit weird. It adjusts your leverage.
When you say it's a bit weird, and it adjusts the leverage trading, it means it delays it, so it's in their favour.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
There's every now and again, it's like, there's too many people winning. Let's slow the feed down.
Oh, and I'll put it into perspective with the old leverage trading. You don't have to use silly leverage. Like, so Martini guy that me and Aaron follow, he's trading with 7 figures, but he trades maximum 3x leverage.
I was watching him the other day, and his portfolio went from 79k profit to 66k profit, and he didn't even blink.
Yeah,
it's only 70k.
Yeah, and that's only a small. That's only a small move.
To be that rich, to be able to just go fuck it, who cares?
Yeah, no. Meerkat, you don't need a VPN for KuCoin. You'll be fine. Just yeah.
But if it asks you to KYC, you can just come back out and it lets you do it anyway.
Yeah, so don't worry about it. But
apparently,
Bybit seems. But I think Bybit seems to be the one. I know people that use it all the time. I know Jamie did really well. Leverage trading, but it just gave him a lot of sleepless nights from conversations me and him have had.
Yeah, I can see quite easily how it can become all.
You do need to be on it, and you need to just pick certain coins, like ICP, for example, on the 15-minute chart does really nice moves. So if you can catch them.
Yeah. I tend not to like it because, like you say, you need to give it too much attention. That's why I like long-term investing.
If you're looking at the 15-minute charts and you've got a strategy for 15 minutes, I mean, was that Learn Smart Contracts was posting, and he's made a bot from ChatGPT, which was quite profitable. So I don't know if it's still profitable or not.
Yeah, be interesting. But aren't Bing bringing out their chatbot soon that's connected to the internet, so it's live data?
I don't know. We'll find out, won't we?
That'll be an interesting one. What
you
people can do with that
what do you mean
one.
with its left-wing propaganda and wokeness built into it? Yeah, like the current ChatGPT.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're using it for practical purposes, it's not going to have it won't have a political agenda doing that, will it?
No, but it shouldn't have in general. I don't agree with it being built with one.
I think the thing is, everything that's created nowadays has got some kind of agenda behind it, hasn't it? At the end of the day, there's always it's either built by people in the East, or it's built by people in the West, or you can't trust it for this reason or that reason, or do they fund terrorism and all this kind of stuff. It's just kind of like, you know what? I just want to use what I like.
Yeah.
It might sound terrible, but sometimes I just think I don't really care. It works. It's good. Don't tell me about that. It doesn't make a difference to my life.
Oh, Aaron on the fence. Aaron on the fence. Aaron on the fence. No, it's quite interesting to see the videos of people that have asked it quite awkward questions, and it's given certain responses and so on. It's quite funny. I always use Femex. No, I don't do it.
Femex sounds like it should be in a certain aisle in the supermarket.
Yeah, it should be like you could get a prescription for it. Hi there, get me to collect my prescription for Femex, please.
Discreetly handed over the counter.
Yeah. Can you wrap it in 2 bags? I'm not even trading. I haven't bought. Payday is Friday, so crypto buying is Friday.
I haven't bought anything apart from meme coins this week. Nothing.
You've done that. See, I haven't even. I don't know. I haven't done that. I'm just literally until we go a bit silly. I'm just going to be buying my usual 7. I'm not even looking at. You're looking at Arbitrum meme coins, aren't you?
Yeah, there was an RB Inu and Doge Inu. I thought, well, they're the first couple of meme coins on Arbitrum network. They might come to something. There might be nothing. The usual kind of thing with a meme coin. Get in early enough, stick in $20 and see what happens.
And what happened?
One's going down, one's going up.
Okay, well, there you go. Look, halfway there.
He's got £1 left.
His £20 is now a pound. Whee!
I think I've now got about $35 from $40.
That's not too bad, actually. That's not too bad. They're cheeky punts, aren't they, mate? At the end of the day, they're cheeky punts.
They are DJ.
Yeah, well, that's like that one I sent you, that flame token. For the
I don't mind.
Metaverse Launchpad. I put $50 in that.
I don't mind some of these punts, but sometimes it's like there's so many coins that I want to punt into that it's like you forget what the hell you've actually punted in.
No, you got a spreadsheet. That's why.
See, the only thing I don't like taking punts on, projects that pretend that they're going to have utility. It's like with meme coins. If it says it's a meme token and it's going to try and be the next this, that, and the other, tell me how you're going to be a meme token that's successful, and I'll consider it. But I don't even do that on Arbitrum.
Pot luck as to whether they're successful or not. I mean, there are still people out there that believe SafeMoon's going to do something next time around. I mean,
SafeMoon's gone very quiet. Very quiet.
It's dead.
Do you think? Is there any activity on the GitHub?
Pass. I don't hold it, so I don't wish to delve deep.
The problem with things like SafeMoon is you can't ever tell if it's truly dead because the community put so much into it. All the hardcore SafeMoon fans, they're on it all the time.
All I need next bull run, the meme coin for me to come back to life like a phoenix from the ashes will be Hoge on the Ethereum network.
Oh, fuck that! It's shit.
Do you know what's really annoying me? I bought some of that. Remember at the end of 2021 that SHIB Predator came out, and it was going to be like the next big meme token. No. I got into that really early and sold it thinking it was a pile of crap, and it's actually coming back okay. The meme coins had a little pump and it did well.
Well, there's some actual useful coins I looked at buying and didn't buy, like Chinese Layer 1 Conflux.
Yeah, I was telling Dark Horse earlier, I was mining Conflux.
Under 10 cents it was, and I didn't buy any, and now it's 32 cents. It's 3x'd.
Yeah, I was mining it about 18 months ago. I've got a wallet with some in. I need to dig the wallet out.
You probably do. I think that's probably going to end up doing quite well.
Yeah. I haven't got a lot of it. I wasn't mining it for long because I switched to Ravencoin after that.
Okay. Do you think Solana will come back?
I went from Ethereum to Conflux to Ravencoin.
Fair enough. Just looking through we've ignored the chat. Which of my regular 7 Sussex? Well, if you followed me, you'd know because I talk about them enough.
Sam, to be fair, I think Sam follows just about everyone. Sam loves his crypto.
He doesn't follow me.
That's because he's got taste.
What Oh God, he's put his video on. Right, okay, fine. There we go.
Hey, real people. How are we doing, real people?
Can't hear him, no.
No, he's too far away from his mic. He's got it up his arse.
Crypto Thor.
How did you know?
He's got his hands full. So where's his mic?
Yeah, look. See, this is how I can tell. Like he's got loads of spare cash. Look, he's had to walk from the west wing to the east wing of his mansion to get anywhere.
But yeah, I mean, ST's is a bit different to mine. Sam knows what I hold, so
yeah.
But ST's got a few other plays. He's on
buying into decent projects. There's no
mate.
need to buy into meme coins. I think sometimes, probably when the narrative's right, I think there is room for meme coins. People made thousands buying meme coins, if not millions, last time around. When I know a guy who bought Elongate. Elongate? Was it Elongate? Yeah, Elongate. He was quite minted. He put 60 grand into Elongate and he got to 1.5 million. He didn't sell it.
Yeah, stupid.
That is stupid.
I can't believe he put 60 grand into it.
This guy had a lot of money anyway. It's a lot of silly money, and his rationale was SafeMoon got to $4 billion market cap, so he was adamant that Elongate would be able to do half that. I think it got to nearly $1 billion, and then the arse fell out of it. And when it got to the billion, his 60 grand was worth 1.4 million. Let's be honest, we'd have all whipped. I think I'd have been out at $500,000, to be honest. Like, I don't think it would have got as high as 1 point whatever. I've made my crypto mistake. I'm never making that crypto mistake again. So
I had a trade on this morning with FIS, and I had a trade set up for pulling out at 65, and it wasn't getting there, so I pulled out at 62, and then I have pull-out issues. I pull out either too early or too late. Or I can't pull out at all.
We've all been there.
So, yeah, I was like on that trade. So I left some on the table for that one because it went all the way to 67.54. I was on FIS this morning. I didn't tell people I'm trading until the trade's complete,
you need to get some headphones, mate, I think. You keep looking over like the wife can hear the rude things.
No, I was just watching my boy glide past the window.
As you do.
Smile on his face, trying to get some more crisps out the bag.
Yeah, I didn't sell it.
I've got to wind it up in a minute because I am sat outside and I am freezing cold.
You got your nice cool hoodie on. What we've got there is that there. London, Meerkat. I didn't sell anything in the last bull run. No, I did sell quite a lot in the last bull run, but and I'm not going to keep harping on about it. I could have sold, let's just say I could have sold an awful lot more. I could have quit work.
Do you reckon? Guys, just out of interest, what's your thoughts on the fact that, I mean, I just showed you the charts, right? This morning at 8, just roughly after 8 o'clock, we had a massive dip in the AI tokens. Then all of a sudden we had a massive fucking run up in the matter of an hour. Mm-hmm. What's your thoughts? What's going on with these AI tokens? Because they seem to be reacting totally different to the rest of the market.
Market makers.
100%.
Market makers. People buying in, market makers setting there to set their price.
I tell you what, I wish I'd been on Rose because Rose had a massive dip all the way up and then it shot up. It went all the way to
You never know when they're going to do it. Thanks to market makers, you'll never know.
They probably had massive buy orders down low. Did a small sell order to trigger people. What they tend to do is obviously market makers will tend to sell a bag and make people panic. Then obviously we'll FOMO and sell, which pushes it down lower, and they've got a buy order down here.
Yeah, it's a liquidity grab. They'll push the price down to the liquidity grab to the price they want it to get to. That's what all these spikes are. So when Bitcoin wicked down to its lowest low so far, that was just a liquidity grab. There was a fuckload of buy orders down the bottom, so they pushed it where they wanted it to go. And now look where we are. Those people that bought, whose buy orders were triggered there, are massively in profit because we're at nearly 25k.
Joe,
but now we can't get through 25k.
I hear you, and I see the reason why we've got the air on the Nasdaq, right? I get that lineage. It's just the price action came out of nowhere this morning at 8 o'clock on the AI tokens. Like out of nowhere, all of a sudden, all the AI tokens.
Well, you've got to factor in the liquidity won't be massive on those, so it'd be really easy to make a move.
Just if you actually look at,
shoot one at me. Shoot one at me. Give me one.
Well, no, they're all here. Look, so
I can't see your screen. So tiny. I've got shit eyesight. Give me a name of a coin.
So there's Agix. There's FET. You can see it on
Agix.
There's Rose.
Are you on Binance? Yeah, Agix.
Yeah, there's GRT. There's Render.
There's Agix only just been released on Binance.
Agix. No, Agix been 2021, I think.
On Binance.
I think so.
Because it's only showing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days worth of charts.
These three don't have a clue. Get Mason on, yeah, because we all like being shilled.
These three don't have a clue. Get Mason on, yeah.
She's looking after you.
She's
looking after you.
Crypto Mason.
Now, where do I get one of them? How do I get one of them?
You get very, very lucky and get them very, very drunk.
Oh, is that what it is? The skill sets required. Look, and fear.
I can buy drinks all night long.
Most people say
morning, Canada, how you doing?
There, but
it is. I don't know. It was a beautiful sunny day yesterday. It's freezing today. I don't know what's going on. I was going to share some more rhinos, but they've gone away again.
Lee. That was definitely a liquidity grab.
Yeah.
I'm looking at that hour one. At the hour chart, it whipped down to 40 cents on the
If you actually look
21
back,
EMA, and then you went up to at 47. So you got like a 20% gain on that.
Everything's returned back to where it was before the actual jump. So I tried to get in on it this morning. I was in FET, and luckily I pulled out quite well on that. And then I tried to jump in on.
Can you find a different way to say that?
Okay, yeah. Just say you closed the trade.
We're like a couple of kids here. We piss ourselves every time you say it.
Just say you closed the trade. Good morning, Canada. So yeah, you look at the chart.
I pulled out at 6:30 this morning because it's a bit sketchy.
That's definitely
I pulled out big time.
That's definitely a liquidity grab on the chart by the looks of
it. Yeah, it was. Yeah, without a doubt, it was a manipulation. Yeah, like I said, all they've got to do is sell a big enough bag to get people's attention. Someone else will sell, then it cascades into the retail, and then they just buy a marker at the bottom.
Yeah, the only thing I can't see on TradingView is the buy orders. So
yeah, I mean, it looked to me like it was Agix first, and it looked like as if it was going down in alphabetical order because you can actually see the time zones.
Well, it might be worth looking on the buy orders on Binance to see what's there at around 40 cents and see how big the buys are at 40 cents if someone's going to make it do it again. But it's looking a bit bearish on the hour.
Have you seen 50 cows?
Quite bearish on the 4 hour as well. So
have you seen 50 cows comment? DH's couch pulls out, but he doesn't.
But I've got no kids though, so I must be firing blanks, buddy.
If it makes you feel any better, Agix looks bullish on the daily.
Agix is looking good, but again, it's just the case of that everything that happened to it this morning has just been 100% reversed now.
Welcome to day trading.
Can I just say that all those market caps are way too big? All those market caps are way too big. Look smaller.
There are. Oh, you like your micro gems, don't you? But
because you don't need a lot. You don't need a lot to move. I'm going to swear by this. Exceed Me is going to make me a lot of money in the next bull run.
I mean, what am I currently sitting on at the moment? I'm waiting for this one to drop. Actually, should I tell you? Should I tell you what I'm in at the moment? Maybe. Yeah, why not?
Learn smart contracts. Who the fuck still has a pull out?
Who has to pull out couch?
Pause halfway through it.
What else has a use case other than AI or fintech? Very, very true. I mean,
I'm not being funny though.
AI and fintechs is going to be very, very.
Well done to anybody that got on coins like Singularity.
A blanket and a nice warm coffee. Oh,
look at that! That's great. Well done to anybody that got on Singularity early this year, because you've experienced nearly a 10x. Well, you've had a 10x out of it, and 10x in a supposed bear market is impressive.
Yeah, very, very impressive.
But what do you think, guys? Is everything going to come crashing back down again?
I don't know about a crash. I think we'll see maybe a sideways and downwards sort of consolidation phase for a bit. I really don't think any crash will be too severe. It'll be a black swan event. If it's a black swan event,
black swan.
Do you know what's
the
mad?
next person that says black swan. Black swan. It's a black swan. It's like the buzzword of the freaking crypto world, isn't it?
Not a black swan event. FTX was a house of cards. It wasn't a black swan event. It was a house of cards that came crashing down.
The thing is, though, I don't think it would be a major it would be USDT collapsing or Binance collapsing. That's the only thing I'd really worry about. Everything else, we're kind of used to it now. We know what's coming. We know what the risks are. Mm-hmm. Things don't really affect the market as heavily as they did.
But
I still
go on.
I was just going to say, I still reference the fact that FTX, although it was horrible and we did suffer a bit, we didn't go down as much as we did with Celsius. Celsius had more of an impact.
3 Arrows cap.
Yeah.
Now, do you know
Celsius and 3 Arrows had more of an impact than FTX ever did.
Do you know what is interesting to look at? So Binance, FUD, everywhere. Still, BNB is $313.
Yeah. And it's the same old thing, isn't it? It's the people in charge of information. Just make nice noise. The people in charge of information.
She just bought you a coffee, man.
And a blanket.
This is my son. I'm allowed to murder my son. So it's kind of like the people that are putting all the information out. It's the American media. They're for some reason they're anti-BNB. And you can only imagine it's because whoever owns the news company.
No, they're just they're anti-Binance, because at the end of the day, if they can get rid of, they want to bring in the regulations, they want to bring in everything else, right? But if Binance is the market leader at the moment with the exchanges, and they currently got a base in the US, the minute they release those regulations and they can become regulated 100%, they know that all the money is going to go straight to Binance. So the idea, from my perspective, the idea is for the US to run Binance out of the country and then bring in the regulations.
Hold on 2 seconds. Trader 786786. If it's that boring, you can just leave, my guy. You don't need to be here. So just crack on. Just crack on.
If you actually take into account that Binance is supposed to be not in the US, they're trying to force it out, then it's going to leave them Coinbase, isn't it? They wanted FTX to be the platform, didn't they? Clearly, and they're trying to bring back FTX, but that's going to be a no hope. So it's going to be Coinbase now. So if they can get rid of Binance 100% before the rules and regulations come out,
well, they can get rid of them in the US, but the rest of the world won't necessarily do 100%.
They're trying 100% because the minute that rules and regulations come into place, they're able to then be 100% regulated in the US.
Binance are trying to be compliant over here. I don't really care about the US. I'm not bound by the US. No, I'm bound by the FCA over here, so I only give a shit what the FCA does.
I think we can appreciate, though, whilst we can continue to trade because they're FCA approved, Crypto.com, Binance are seeking regulatory compliance in the UK. We still want, ideally, the US to be in there because the US is a huge market.
No, we don't.
If we want them to be truly
successful, I think that they can get. I think, can we just cut them off from the rest of the world? I know what you're saying money wise, but like it just causes so much issues. 300 million people causing so much issues for the rest of the world.
As soon as they unlock America, it'll be America, fuck yeah.
Exactly.
As soon as all that money comes in.
Exchange coins, though, is quite interesting. BNB is holding its price. Crypto.com is still on its arse.
They love crypto. The people love crypto because they know the government don't like it. So if you've got such a opposition to the government, they're going to go to crypto like there's no tomorrow. And the money that comes in from retail will be insane when the US get fully regulated. I'm telling you now. They do not want.
Well, it won't even be retail that comes in, will it? It will be pension funds. It'll be institution. It'll be institution.
Yes, agreed. But it'll be mainly the people first. It'll be the people first, and that's what will drive the new market cap.
Well, it depends on what people. A lot of people still see it as a scam. I was on somebody's live a few weeks ago.
Are you just going to argue with every opposite position I'm going for?
No, but it's true. It's true because they've
all been told. It's true, but the people would come in before commercial, though, wouldn't it? Because the commercial side haven't actually got the position yet, but the people have got the exchanges.
But they've all been told it's a scam. They've all been told it's a scam. They've all been made to believe it's a scam. Sam Bankman-Fried, crypto, they've all been told it's a scam and they should not invest their money in it. Banks over here are trying to stop us from putting our money in it.
Sussex, you're forgetting most of the American people don't believe media. They don't believe politicians and they don't like politicians and they don't like the media. If you listen to what the Americans are saying,
more of them will be buying.
Again, like I said, your position, my position is different. It'll be the retail first, buddy. Retail first. The people will be coming in as soon as regulations come in.
Well, they did that when they got their check, didn't they? They got their $1,500, the stimulus check.
Point proved. Then point proved.
But what I'm saying is that they keep being told it's not. They shouldn't buy it, and they keep being. What happens if their banks then stop them, like over here?
I think America's very 50-50. I think you're both right in a way. I think you do literally have half the US that are brainwashed by the media and the government, and the other half that don't listen to them.
But also,
there's reasons for both joining crypto.
If we're back to the $3 or $4 trillion market cap, we're at a point where the only thing that's really going to move the dial is institutional money.
Oh, bear with me. We're back.
That's the only thing that's going to move the dial big time. Because you want to get Bitcoin to $1 million, it ain't going to be through John and his pension fund or Dave and his $500 a month he's got free to invest, is it? It's going to be the guys that have got the big assets. If they wanted to, what did someone do? If they wanted to, BlackRock could just buy all the Bitcoin that is on exchanges now, if they wanted to.
That would be nice.
Well, yeah,
in a way,
you'd just leave them holding the bag, wouldn't you? Yeah, exactly.
All right, guys.
Sam's got it right. Binance doesn't need the US. I agree, Sam. Binance doesn't need the US.
I think you're right, Steve. I think it's institutions that move the market. Like you say, Dave with his £500 a month ain't going to make a difference. It's the big boys. When BlackRock and stuff start playing heavy.
The first 2 bull runs were retail. Well, first 3 actually before 2020 was retail. Retail could make a difference, but we'll be at prices when the next bull run comes in, where retail is not going to make a massive difference to $1 trillion asset. It's got to be true. It's got to be big money to make it move.
And
with the bigger
this is what I think. Move. Yeah, and this is kind of what I've been saying at the moment. At the moment, these large caps that people are buying up, that are already large caps, it's even harder to see how they're going to make money until regulation has come in and institutional money pours in. I don't think the bull run this time round I still don't see it as being an institutional bull run. I still think this will be
we're there yet. I still don't think we're fully there yet.
No, I still think this will be mostly a retail one, which is why I'm still thinking smaller caps. Because if you take something that's really good, I don't know, let's take something with $2 billion market cap. I can't remember what it is off the top of my head, but I looked at one the other day. $2 billion market cap. For that to 2x, you need another $2 billion. That's
but look where all these sat the last bull run. You've got to look at the previous price. So we use Polkadot as an example. $55 was the previous all-time high. I don't know what the market cap was at $55, but
yeah, I mean the Polkadot's a really easy one to compare though as well. Though it's a good one to compare because unlike things like Solana or AVAX, DOT is completely different now to what it was. In the last bull run, it was just a standalone project with a token. Now it's an entire ecosystem.
So what are we saying then? What price are we saying?
Me, Polkadot. Yeah. I mean, Polkadot did, I think, like you said, $55 in the top.
Yeah.
I will say somewhere between $80 and $100 this time round.
Yeah, I reckon so.
I'm going to say $200.
I'm not going to go.
You're going to say 200. Fucking hell.
I think I'm really bullish on Polkadot.
Conservative.
I'm really bullish on Polkadot, but you got to remember, most of the money that's coming into the Polkadot system won't be going into Polkadot itself. It'll be going to things like Moonbeam, Moonriver, all that kind of stuff. So it will only be used as a governance token and as a software as a service fee.
That's what ducks behind you and geese are like laughing at you. They're all like
there's a reason my target's so high, and I think it's because there's going to be a massive layer 1 narrative this bull run.
Yeah, but it's a layer 0.
I've been saying layer 1s.
Polkadot's layer 0.
Go on, Bacon. Go on, tell me why you think layer 1.
Same narrative.
Okay,
same narrative.
Right, how about this? If Dot you think is going to go 200, what are you saying for Moonbeam?
Moonbeam.
I wouldn't know. I haven't looked at it enough to say.
All right, Aaron.
I know. If I don't get, even from this point, if I don't get a 20x out of Moonbeam, I'm going to be surprised.
20x?
I'm seeing
20x is $10 from where we are.
At least
frozen on my screen.
I want to see. Right, bearing in mind that other projects did $40 billion plus market caps as layer 1s last time round. Mm-hmm. If Moonbeam doesn't get to a 20x, which is about $10,
it's $10.
It's still only a $6 billion market cap. And it's going to be one of the major layer 1s in the next run.
The geese again laughing in the background.
I am incredibly bullish on Moonbeam, and there's more and more chatter around Moonbeam all the time. It's getting a lot of support. It's getting crazy support.
I really need to stake mine. When you stake it, is it locked? Can you take it out any time?
It's not locked past say, but it takes time to take it. It takes time to unlock from the collator.
Okay.
So it's like Moon River takes about 24 hours to get back. Moonbeam takes about 4 or 5 days.
It's not about to go to $20 tomorrow, is it? Let's be honest.
No. Moonbeam to the moon.
Hold on, is that El Puno?
If anybody's looking, Rose AI.
El Puno said a word that wasn't XRP.
Oh, I was thinking about Casper.
Casper's wicked.
I knew one of you would say
Casper is looking very good.
It's a low market cap as well. It hasn't had a proper bull run yet.
That was my thought process, and it's not like it's not available. It's not on Binance. You can get it. What's it? KuCoin, Mexi, OKX. It's on the more sidechainy exchanges.
What is that?
And we haven't. How you say? It came out this bull run. So we're where did it launch? It launched on OKX. Oh my god, that's a massive. Jeez, that is a big wick. I can't even zoom out enough for it. It wicked up to $30 on OKX when it launched.
I always disregard the first day's trading on a new token.
I know, but it's still crazy. Like you look at ICP, it went to $700 on launch.
Guys, I have interest, right? Have you guys had a look at STX?
Stacks?
No.
Yeah.
No. It's one of the Chinese. It's one of the Chinese pump tokens. It's Chinese.
It's already gone. That's the problem. The problem with these Chinese pump tokens is they've already gone, and then people are now making videos about them, even though they've already gone.
Yeah, this is the problem.
Have you seen the APY on the actual storage on them? 7.5% APY if you store it.
Learn about smart contracts. I'm still a BTC purist.
I can understand why.
If you're in early enough,
you're
money using BTC. I'm at a point where, well, I think me and Aaron are probably very similar. As we need to be a little bit more risk off because we're at a slightly later stage of our lives and want to build the bag faster.
Yeah, I want to build the bag faster.
Very true. But I'm not being funny, but Bacon Sandwich, I know you've been smashing the results lately. You've had free money from airdrops. You've had good results with your holdings. I know you really liked Ajax anyway, didn't you, before it pumped?
Yeah. But I did buy into the hype though. But I still did all right. I still did over 2x on it. Took my original investment out and kept the moon bag.
Nice.
Yeah. So I know you've done all right recently, but yeah, I know Steve obviously was around for the beginning of the last bull run, so he had his
mid-2020 I joined.
Liquidus and things like that did him well. But I joined during the bull run, so all my prices I've been buying I've been buying high on the way down.
So my starting bag this next bull run is much better than my starting bag in 2020.
Liquidus could really run pretty hard in my opinion.
I still got I sold half. When it pumped to 75 cents the other month, I did sell half of my bag to pay off. I thought, well, I'm still in a new tax year. I'll be under the threshold, so I'll drop half and I'll pay some shit off. So
yeah. I've got to admit, I downloaded the Liquidus app and I've looked at it. It is so clean and easy to use.
They just need more partners. They need more partners. I don't think the only thing that lets it down for me is they don't have enough partners for farming yet to offer.
FIS again. FIS is going up again.
Oh, is it?
What the fuck is up with that?
It's probably a
Chinese. So, what does your day to day look like when you're up in the daytime? Like, what is your? Because you start work. When do you start work?
I start work at 10 o'clock at night.
And you finish your work at
6 in the morning.
And then how much sleep do you actually generally get?
About 4.5.
He doesn't sleep. He's an android. This is well established.
I'm convinced.
He's a robot.
I'm convinced he's.
Can't make money while you're asleep, guys. So I can sleep when I'm dead.
Spoken like a man with no kids.
I hear that.
Right, okay. I hear that. A nice, easy question for everyone now, I think. 500 Monkeys just asked for your opinions on LCX. LCX exchange. What are you saying, boys?
LCX isn't that
LCX is the only fully regulated exchange out there, isn't it? It's fully regulated. So any token that goes on there technically has to be fully regulated too. So I mean, they're the ones that actually launch Quant on there as well, aren't they? So LCX
they're partnered with Quant and HBAR.
Yeah, so it's a good exchange, I think, and you're probably going to be a lot safer on there, especially if you're using any of their tokens if the regulations do come out.
LCX has got like 8 separate blockchain licenses in Liechtenstein, so they are properly licensed in Liechtenstein, which makes them a Euro hub. Like you say, they're partnered with Quant and HBAR, so they're going to do some solid stuff. And me and Thy Revolution and a few others, we've known about them for like 18 months. We did a few videos back in 2021 on them.
Nice.
They've always been quality, and hopefully that'll shine through now that we've seen the really bad exchanges have issues.
I
really like it.
Well, random question. What do you guys think of? What do you think of Fitzo? I'm actually me and Fitzo are friends now, so it's fine.
Yeah,
How do you fall out with so many people?
Oh no, I didn't. It wasn't that I fell out with him. It's just that I stitched a video of his like when he first started ages ago, and he took rather than have a conversation with me about it, he took umbrage to it. But we're pals now.
So I think he knows his shit. He knows what he's talking about
on like a daily basis on this app.
No. People have issues with me. There's a difference. There's people have issues with
having
me.
issues with you means they're falling out with you.
I think Fitzo's a really good bloke. I mean, I've listened to him a long time. He's got a very long history of trading knowledge. He's made some splendid calls lately.
Yeah.
I've listened to some of his lives, and he's been bang on with his calls.
Aaron
you
pays
cannot
fault for
his knowledge.
His premium service.
He really knows his stuff. He just doesn't play well with others.
Yeah, it's one of those ones that some people clash easily, and I think that's what Steve has.
Wow.
I need to get back into the office, otherwise I'm going to think I'll fuck myself down the toilet.
That's it now. I'm not giving your email address to any more promotional work that comes my way. That's it. I'm done. Done now.
Okay, so Fitz, for me, I went onto one of his lives when I first started, and he said that about the news, and I was like trying to explain to him about the news, and it kind of got a bit out of hand. But then
what
I
news?
did a
What
live.
do you mean about the news? What are you trying to explain to?
Like to understand it was something about something to do with FTX at the time, and I was like, you've got to understand FTX is causing this problem, and he kind of got a bit out of hand. But then after that, no, it's been pretty good. No, really. Fitz is all right.
Mark,
to be fair, I like looking at I like looking at his charts the other day, and his analysis work on it was like, "Fuck this, don't buy" or something like that. I can get down with charts and tell me that shit.
He calls out other crypto traders on Twitter. I like it when he does that.
I'm sorry, I can't talk because he just talks Xavier. He just talks Xavier. This is why people get upset with you. You just talk over people.
I thought you finished.
No, nobody's finished. Well, no, I couldn't hear Aaron there.
Just like the sound of your own voice.
Well, you get asked a question and you try and answer it.
Well, go on then.
Right, Aaron, what was you saying about his chart analysis? Because that chart analysis was amazing.
His actual charting is brilliant. It's very, very good. And I like the way he puts the plain English explanation in. It's just like you say, chart it, beautiful chart, and he just puts, shit.
I was like, yes. I wish Binance had let me allowed to add that to my fucking trading stuff. Don't fuck with this shit.
Scary shit down here.
I must admit, when I saw it, I said, like, can you just move that window so I can just see what you've written there? And he was, yeah, sure. And he was like, then he scanned over his charts. I was like, I quite like this chart analysis.
Right, folks, I'm gonna have to call it a day and going because I am absolutely freezing. Yeah. My toes are about to fall off. But no, I appreciate you coming in, guys. It's been great to have all three of you in.
I wish Zach was here. Someone with knowledge and clarity would be great. Are you kidding me, Alpuno? Did you just say that to wind me up?
Yeah, of course he is. He's
Aaron, take it easy, buddy.
Cheers, guys. Take it easy.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers,